Hello and welcome to Diva Dirt TV. My name is John Duffy and I'm a contributing writer for divadirt.com. So once you watch this video, head over to the website and check out all the stuff we do there every single day. But I'm here today to talk to you about AEW All Out. Now, we have two women's matches on the show to look forward to. We have the first being Britt Baker taking on Big Swole in a tooth and nail match. And then we have the NWA Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa challenging AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's World Championship. Now, we've got two exciting women's matches to talk about, so let's not waste time and get straight to it. So, Big Swole is finally getting her hands on Britt Baker. After months and months of feuding, they have been at each other's throats, but they've been unable to get physical in the ring due to Britt Baker's legitimate injury. However, Baker has played up to this masterfully. She has used wheelchairs, face masks, plexiglass, Pope-mobile, Reba matches, 3-on-1 handicap matches, everything she can do to keep Big Swole at bay. However, Big Swole was victorious in the aforementioned 3-on-1 handicap match and now has the chance to get her hands on Britt Baker in a tooth and nail match. Now, what is a tooth and nail match, I hear you ask? Well, according to Tony Khan, it's going to emanate from Britt Baker's dental office. It's going to be in a cinematic format and it's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere, no DQ match. So we have a lot to look forward to there. The two competitors have done a fantastic job given the meagre time they have had to build this up on Dynamite. The two matches that Big Swole had to do to get to this point were not very good and lasted less than 3-4 minutes long, which is simply not good enough for the talent involved. But I'm really looking forward to this match due to the cinematic style, the stipulation. Britt Baker and Big Swole, two great competitors, highly charismatic, great talkers, great fighters. So let's see what they can do. With it being in a dental practice, I can certainly see some sort of anesthetic or Novocaine or drill tooth filling, cavity pulling elements to the match. So if you don't like the dentist, you might want to look away, possibly. But good stuff. The potential is massive with it being a cinematic match. So I'm looking forward to this. For the winner, I'm going to go with Britt Baker with help from Penelope Ford and Reba. But I do not think this will be the end to the feud, and we will certainly see Big Swole and Britt Baker mix it up in ring when Britt Baker is fully fit and ready to return. Now, this brings us to the highly anticipated and a match I am very looking forward to watching, and that is Thunder Rosa versus Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's World Championship. Now, this is a match that not only Shida needs, but the AEW women's division needs. Thunder Rosa is a highly skilled, highly effective and highly accomplished performer, and one that will certainly bring her A game, especially against an A-list player like Hikaru Shida. Shida and Rosa are perfect opponents for each other. They are both strikers, they are both wrestlers, they are both high flyers, and they are definitely both fighters. So we are in for a real treat here, I think. We all know what Shida can do in the ring. She has been one of the MVPs for AEW during this COVID era, on Dynamite especially. Her matches with Nyla Rose for the championship was excellent at Double or Nothing, as was her title defense against Penelope Ford at Fyter Fest Night 1. She had a good match against Thea Monte. She had a good match against Heather Monroe. She's been having good matches since she joined AEW sometime last year. Constant, effective, excellent. Shida is one of the best all-round wrestlers in the company and possibly in the world. But, and this is no disrespect to any of the women on the AEW women's roster, Thunder Rosa is next level good. If any of you have seen matches in NWA, especially 2 matches against Allysin Kay, if you haven't, go and check them out, go and watch them. They're really good, really fantastic, possibly 2 of the best matches since NWA, since NWA's reboot with NWA Power Hour. So, as you can tell, I'm very excited for this match. 2 really good performers, really high stakes attached to the match, obviously, with the title involved. The run up to the match has been quick, but I think it's been effective. Shida issued a challenge out there for anyone. Come and get me, I'm waiting. Who should answer but none other than Thunder Rosa, with a surprise appearance via video package saying that she was here for the title and the title only, which I thought was great. It got over what we needed to know and why she was here and who she wanted within 30 seconds. So it was really good stuff, really effective stuff there from AEW. Then we got another video package the following week, which was a contract signing, which we had a nice little stare off at the end after they'd both signed the contracts to make it official. Then this past week on Dynamite, we got to see Thunder Rosa in action for the first time in AEW, and she took on Serena Deeb, which was another nice little surprise for us. The match was really good. The match was fantastic, one of the best women's matches AEW have put on, certainly on Dynamite. If there was one little nitpick to it, it was a bit too competitive. It still got over that Thunder Rosa was a highly effective, highly skilled and tenacious performer. But Serena Deeb also got her licks in as well. But on the flip side of that, we needed to see that Thunder Rosa could not only dish out the punishment, but take it as well. Because in a match with the higher stakes as the championship and an opponent such as Hikaru Shida, she is certainly going to need to dish out and take a lot of punishment. So there we have it. We have champion versus champion for the AEW Women's World Championship, excuse me. 2 great performers, 2 great wrestlers. This has the potential to be one of the best women's matches AEW put on, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's going to be possibly one of the best matches on the card, and that's saying something when you've got FTR against Kenny Omega and Hangman. You've got Young Bucks versus the Lucha Express. So, you know, AEW always have a packed card with a lot of exciting matches. But this women's match, these 2 performers are that good that I think this women's match can overtake them in can overtake those matches. Is the point I'm trying to get across. So I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to put my neck on the line and I'm going to tell you who I think is going to walk out as the AEW Women's World Champion. Now, although I'd love it to be Thunder Rosa, I'd love it to be that massive surprise. I'd love to see Thunder Rosa as a double champion, but I think this is going to be Shida's night. I think this is the match that's going to solidify Shida as the top women's wrestler in AEW. So there we have it. The preview and the predictions of the 2 women's matches on AEW All Out. So with all that being said, I'm going to love and leave you. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notifications button. let us know what you think of the videos in the comments. We love the viewership to keep going up. We want the subscribers to keep going up. So do what you can to help us there. So the next time I'll see you will most likely be Clash of Champions. So I shall see you in a couple of weeks. Until then, stay safe, stay calm, and look after each other. Bye.